It's different from the rest of the ruins.
It's older looking, that's for sure. The Guardian is up there.
It has begun.
Alright, sir.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Why have you been here for so long?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium is no longer powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Who are the men who have taken over the temple? Do not regard you very highly. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I want to know about the dragon.
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Well, I got a lot of questions for you, dude. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and get to talking.
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
So those guys down there are your friends, brethren? So, what about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
The first disciples. Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
Tell me more.
I cannot express in words my love for Andraste. You must seek her out for yourself. Everyone must.
So how is it possible you have lived? Well, we clearly know it was the urn, but, tell me about it.
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
What can you tell me about the urn?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
Did I already ask this one?
When my brethren and I carried
Yes.
Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary,
I would like to see the urn.
you have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The Gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
What is the Gauntlet?
the Gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Can you tell me anything else about the Gauntlet?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Very well. I will enter.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You rose above your caste to become a Grey Warden, but you left behind your family, who relied on you. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail them?
How do you know of my past?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face, and the scars on your heart. Do you believe you failed your friends and family?
Even if I stayed, they would still have been miserable. I don't honestly believe that I failed them, because in doing what I did bring Lesky to a higher point, and he was scum anyway. I mean, he would have betrayed me eventually, so I don't really count him as my friends, but the only family I had was Rika? It's awful, I don't even remember my own sister's name. I'm gonna go with no.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
It is sometimes difficult to see how our actions affect an outcome. But that does not mean our actions had no effect.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Huh. To reach the Urn of Sacred Ashes, you need to undergo a test of faith. The Guardian calls this test the Gauntlet. If you survive, you will have proven yourself worthy. The Gauntlet is now open to you. Alright, let's go. Brona? Who are these people?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Sorry, repeat that.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Indigestion.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light.
I get it now.
Of what do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Ilse.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut. The strongest... What is a lark? Let me look that up real quick. Definition of lark. Have it repeated again.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A small ground-dwelling songbird with elongated hind claws and a song that is delivered on the wing, typically crested and with brown streaky plumage. Song? Interesting. So, a lark can carry it, but a strong man cannot.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Gonna go with a tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Lady Vasilia.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
The dentist. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full.
Yes, my husband Hysarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Kind of expected some of these to be a little bit harder, but they are a little tricky.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
So neither a guest nor a trespasser.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
An alienage. How racist. Neither a guest nor a trespasser. I'm torn between home and death. Because you're neither a guest nor a trespasser in your own home. It is a place you belong and it belongs to you.
Also to me. Of what do I speak?
So I'm going to go with home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Interesting. General Mafroth.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain.
Jealousy.
Of what do I speak?
It's definitely jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
These poor souls.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Mountains? Bones of the world. Mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
I'm curious what would happen if I chose the other answers.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
These are neat. Archon Hissarian.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
I'm gonna go with time, because that was the first thing that came to my mind.
That is not of what I speak.
Oh. Alright. Well, that's one way to do it. Whoops. Lesky.
Hey, what's shaping?
More spirits to question me.
That's all you have to say? Not even a sorry I ran you through. There's friendship for you, I guess.
I am sorry it ended that way.
So am I, Salraka. I had to do what I did to survive, and so did you. I don't blame you for leaving us all. That's the way it goes, isn't it? You can't afford to think about the past. You have to look forward. I'm proud of you for moving on. Here, I found this lying around and I've no use for it. I know you'll do something good with it. Goodbye, my friend. Remember me.
I liked that closure. Lesky was a dear friend, I will wear it in remembrance. No, but I really like that. I like that that was some good closure. Knowing that he didn't really hate you, but he was only doing as he was instructed, as he was ordered. That he would have loved to have seen it turn differently, but he was happy that you had made it to the place that you did.
Just die already! A bit more time, please! As you said. Attack! Down you go! All right.
This is a fun fight. Fighting ourselves, truly.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
Sorry. I think I killed her. I think that was my fault. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker.
Terrible at puzzles.
So we have faith in the Maker, so we must have faith in our friends.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them? Ooh, look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Okay. Oh my gosh, finally! Ugh, that was aggravating.
Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
Yeah, clever, right. Too bad there were no consequences there. Otherwise, I don't know if it would have been so clever.
I thought it was a legend. I didn't believe.
This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Alright, remove equipment. Now we are all naked. And we all wear what looks like thongs. Glorious. So what? Now can I just run? Yep.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I was a dwarf in my skivvies. We were all naked. Oh, and they're all running through. If I had known we could have just done that. But really? I just had to be naked? Okay, cool. Get naked. Why not? Walk through fire. That's all it takes.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of the ashes. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. Leave the urn alone. So now I should have pouch of ashes. Pinch of sacred ashes. This ash is so fine that it is almost textureless. It is, however, still warm to the touch, as it has only been recently taken from the fire. There's a fire? You found the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Use it on Arl Aemon to heal it. Alright, cool. Can I loot this guy now? Golden Demon Pendant. Nice. Ooh, there's a chest that I almost walked away without looting, and it only had a health poultice. That was really anticlimactic. I don't appreciate that. What's this one got? Alright, that's a little better. Alright, so we did it. We got the ashes. We can take it to Arl Aemon. We can heal him. We can get him to try and usurp Terran Lonegain. Uh-oh. Oh, dragon. Wait, how did I end up coming... Okay. Weird exit, but okay. So we can fight that thing, right? Like, that's a possibility? No... Like, okay. I have a thing. It was a horn. There it is. So, can I use that to fight the dragon? I don't know. Maybe I'll come back. Because that would be pretty cool. To fight the dragon. Because why is a high dragon up here? What is it doing? And are they more than just beasts? Well. Are they actually, like, sentient? Because they were clearly communicating with the cultists. Interesting. Well, we'll go back. We'll talk to Brother Genitivi. We'll figure things out. Then we'll go rescue Arl Aemon.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
The urn? Yes.
What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
It's just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside. Nothing quite touched me so deeply.
You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the Urn.
That is true. Many will try to exploit the discovery.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
Yes, share it. Spread the word, and more will come under the Chantry's power. Is this not what you want?
I will spread this good news or die trying.
Something bad comes of this. It is your fault.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
No, I would not kill him. He may be stupid and a little bit foolish and very zealous, but I'm not going to kill him. Perhaps, the Chantry will be smarter than that and they won't let it happen. Perhaps. We'll see. Alright, so back to camp, and then we shall go maybe to Denerim to talk to Genitivi, or straight to Arl Aemon. I'm not sure yet. But we'll figure it out. Take it one step at a time.